The grind never stops. We work hard, put in long hours, and overwork ourselves trying to reach our goals. We often hear about the value of hard work and the relentless pursuit of success. It's ingrained in us. That idea that pushing, striving, and forcing outcomes is the path to achieving anything we want. But what if we challenge that belief? Now, I'm not saying hard work won't be necessary, but what if there was another way? You see, for many, there's a vicious cycle in this constant pushing and striving. We find ourselves caught in the whirlwind of our expectations, driving relentlessly toward success and losing focus on what truly matters in this world. Our worth becomes conditional, tied to the outcomes we achieve. And in this video, we're going to challenge this. We'll explore the art of not forcing and the magic in surrendering to the flow of life. Ready to get started? Let's go. In our fast-paced lives, we often overlook the magic found in surrendering to the natural flow of things. There's an inherent beauty in letting go and allowing life to unfold effortlessly. Think about a river moving through nature. It doesn't push its way, but smoothly goes along the curves of the land, flowing through its path. Similarly, in our lives, there's a profound magic when we embrace the effortless flow, moving in harmony with the currents around us. You see, there's a power in the gentle touch of life's experiences. Think about those moments when you've let go of the need to control every detail, allowing things to unfold naturally. It's in those instances that a unique kind of strength emerges. The strength to trust the process, to find beauty in simplicity, and to allow life to surprise us. I want to introduce to you Lao Tzu, an ancient Chinese philosopher. He invites us to consider this perspective of not forcing. He encourages us to let go of the need for excessive control, to release our grip on outcomes, and to find strength in yielding. It's not about being passive, but rather about harmonizing with the rhythms of life, understanding that the true power often lies in flexibility and adaptability. He once said, "By letting it go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go. But when you try and try, the world is beyond winning." He introduced the concept of Wu Wei in his seminal work, the Tao Te Ching. Wu Wei, often translated as non-action or effortless action, suggests aligning with the natural order of the universe. Now, real quick, before we move on to the next topic, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. This way you'll never miss a new video from us, and make sure to hit that like button. Wu Wei philosophy, at its core, is about going with the flow, not trying to force outcomes. Imagine a leaf floating down a stream instead of swimming against a current. That's the essence of Wu Wei, allowing life to unfold without unnecessary struggle. Think about how this can be applied to your daily life. Picture a traffic jam. Instead of getting frustrated and honking the horn, Wu Wei suggests finding a calm acceptance and going with the traffic flow. It's about adapting rather than fighting against what you can't control. In our modern hustle, there's a tendency to force things to happen. For example, in traffic, maybe we would try to force ourselves to fit into a tight area to speed up the process, but in the process, we cause an accident. This also can apply to the goals we set, where we have strict time frames and often need to remember to tune in to the natural rhythm of life. The Wu Wei concept is different. It reminds us that forcing things can bring more challenges. Think of it like trying to swim upstream against the current. Wu Wei invites us to find a balance between our ambitious goals and the peaceful rhythm of the universe. It's about achieving our goals with a sense of ease, not by forcing, but by aligning ourselves with the natural order of things. This balance and harmony is crucial. In the midst of our busy lives, balance and harmony can often slip through the cracks. Wu Wei becomes our guiding light, urging us to discover that sweet spot where our goals seamlessly blend with the natural order of things. It's about syncing our ambitions with the inherent rhythm of life, ensuring that our journey is not only purposeful but also harmonious. In the hustle of our modern world, it's easy to lose balance. We often prioritize one aspect of life at the expense of another. This lack of balance can lead to stress, burnout, feeling of rejection, feelings of not being there for your loved ones, and a feeling of being out of sync. Consider a garden. Each plant has its own pace of growth, and we can't rush the process. Likewise, in our pursuit of goals, Wu Wei invites us to acknowledge the natural rhythm of our lives. It's not about pushing relentlessly, it's about finding a flow that resonates with the world around us. So, why do we need balance and harmony? They are the keys to a fulfilled life. Wu Wei teaches us that by aligning our actions with the natural order of things, we create a life that is not only successful, but also balanced and harmonious. This leads us to our next topic, the misconception of effort. There's a prevailing emphasis on putting in conscious human effort. Society often celebrates effort regardless of its effectiveness. We're told that hard work is the key to success. However, Wu Wei challenges this. It leads us to question whether our efforts generally lead to meaningful outcomes. Is our hard work aligned with the natural flow of circumstances, or are we pushing against the current? Now, some might wonder, if we're talking about effort, does that mean being lazy aligns with Wu Wei? The answer is understanding that Wu Wei isn't about inaction or laziness. It's about taking purposeful action that aligns with the flow of circumstances. Being lazy means not taking action at all, and that does not align with Wu Wei. It isn't about doing nothing. It's about taking meaningful action that fits with the natural rhythm of life. Wu Wei recognizes the need for motivation and dedication, but encourages us to channel our efforts intelligently, ensuring that our actions are effective and harmonious with the natural order of things. And if you only remember one thing from this video, we hope it's this. Do the difficult things while they are easy, and do the great things while they are small. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. We must also remember there are factors in this world that are beyond our control, things we can't influence no matter how hard we try. These might be unexpected events, the choices of others, or the general uncertainties that life throws our way. Life is unpredictable, and insisting on forcing outcomes in situations beyond our control can lead to frustration, stress, and exhaustion. It's like trying to control the weather. No matter how hard we try, some things are just beyond our influence. We must accept the things we cannot change and adapt our efforts to align with the natural flow of circumstances. We must acknowledge that certain things are beyond our control. This is all about shifting our mindset, shifting from forcing to accepting. Let me share a personal story. There was a time when I was navigating a challenging project at work. Initially, I approached it with the usual forceful mindset, intense time frame, unrealistic planning, and an obsession of trying to control every little detail, even though there were other moving parts that I had no control over. However, as the project unfolded, unexpected challenges came to life, and the initial plan seemed bad. Rather than doubling down on forceful strategies, I decided to step back and adopt a more Wu Wei approach. I allowed myself to be open to alternative solutions to adapt to the changing circumstances. The results were surprising. The project proceeded more smoothly, and innovative ideas emerged organically, contributing to its overall success. This experience illuminated the benefits of not forcing outcomes, revealing the power of flexibility and adaptability in the face of challenges. You see, being in tune with the natural rhythms of life is foundational to Wu Wei. It's about paying attention to the subtle ebbs and flows of daily existence. This might involve finding moments of stillness, appreciating the beauty of nature, or simply allowing yourself to be present in the current moment. Wu Wei encourages us to release the unnecessary pressure we often place on ourselves. It's like removing a heavy backpack, allowing us to move more freely. By trusting in our abilities and embracing a more relaxed approach, we can navigate challenges with greater ease and confidence. It's about trusting your instincts and finding a balanced approach to choices. By choosing a balanced approach, decisions feel lighter. Instead of being bogged down by the complexity of choices, we must trust our inner wisdom. This approach doesn't just mean less stress. It also means making decisions more straightforward. Wu Wei shows us that decisions can be less overwhelming. Instead of feeling burdened by choices, we learn to trust our instincts. It's like having a blueprint guide, making it easier to navigate life's complexities with a clear understanding of what truly matters. So, how can we apply this in our lives? Firstly, breaking down tasks into manageable steps becomes a cornerstone of this approach. The power of taking one step at a time eliminates the overwhelming pressure that often comes with forceful approaches. By breaking it down into smaller, more achievable components, we not only make progress more manageable, but also allow ourselves to savor small victories along the way. Prioritizing the most critical aspects is another key strategy. Identify the aspects that truly matter and focus our energy there. Trusting the process forms the third step of these practical strategies. Know that you can't take shortcuts or rush the process. Small, meaningful actions go a long way. And if you think these small actions don't have a big impact, we have some news for you. Think about the butterfly effect. It encapsulates the idea that seemingly small actions can set off a chain of events with huge consequences. Consider the analogy of a pebble dropped into a calm pond. The small action of the pebble creates a ripple that expands outward, affecting the entire surface of the water. Everything is affected, from the wildlife in the water and the animals drinking the water. Since the water is moving, a fish cannot be seen from the prey outside. Now, wildlife animals cannot hunt these fish. Similarly, Wu Wei invites us to recognize the potency of seemingly modest action. Each intentional, thoughtful step we take in our daily lives is like a pebble, creating ripples of impact that shape the trajectory of our journey. In our interactions, decisions, and daily choices, these small, purposeful actions, when aligned with the natural flow of life, can lead to transformative changes. We must also find peace in surrender. Don't think of surrender as a weakness. It signifies a deep understanding of the inherent wisdom in allowing things to unfold naturally. In the hustle and bustle of life, acknowledging the wisdom of surrender becomes a powerful tool. It's like realizing that sometimes, the more we let go, the more we gain. Releasing attachment to specific outcomes becomes a liberating practice. Picture the freedom that comes with releasing attachment to a predetermined path. Releasing attachment becomes a gateway to serenity, enabling us to appreciate the beauty of the present moment. Remember, working hard is required in this life, but we can't control what we can't control. Now make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video from us. Also, make sure to smash that like button. See you in the next one.